Is Debo Samuel on a downfall? What happened? Or has he just not found his groove with the Commanders yet? Let's dive in. Well, I know I'm going to get called a hater, but obviously I'm a 49ers fan, and Debo has not been the same. To me, it all started about 4 years ago when he requested a trade from the 49ers. Didn't feel like he was getting the ball enough, wanted to change the scenery, which I could get. But as soon as you request that trade, you can't be priority number one. And obviously, that's what he wanted. And his play just completely went downhill. Granted, we did make it to another Super Bowl with him, but we lost and he disappeared in that Super Bowl. I mean, what's the good use of a weapon if you can't use them? And my knock on him, ever since he traded that or requested that trade, he really has been injury prone. It feels like every time he gets tackled, he's waving to the sideline and he's out. And then you come back on Monday and, oh, he's out 2 to 4 weeks. And every time he would come back, it would happen again. And it would just make you kind of cringe every time he went down. Where I noticed was against Cleveland when he was with the 49ers. And he started a scuffle with the Cleveland players, and he kind of was like diva-ish. Like he started and then he ran away because he knew, he had Trent Williams to like go do the dirty work. And then he got injured that game and was out for a minute. And then it just feels like that kept on happening and happening and happening. And he was injury prone throughout the rest of his 49er career. But no one believed me. They thought they were hating, or they thought I was hating, which I just wait and let shit pan out. Because if you look back to most of my videos, stuff I've been talking about really actually panned out. And it is what it is. But he gets traded to the Washington Commanders. What happens during the preseason? He gets injured and he's trying to cover up an injury because you know what's going to happen. He's going to have to admit the sports junkie was right. So that gets covered up, but it's no biggie. He's playing week 1, so that's, all good. And he just keeps he has another injury. He was out for like 2 to 3 weeks of the season already with the Commanders. And we're currently in week 9. So it's the same old BS. And he's talking about he's the most comfortable he's been where he's at in DC. I get it. But that's a shot at the 49ers. And you're kind of making the 49ers look like they were the problem, weren't using you enough. What's going on? The only touchdown I remember is week 1 with the Commanders. And that was 8 weeks ago. How about that game against Kansas City? What did you have? 3 receptions for 15 yards? Actually, I think you had less yards, but not fact checking. What about the ball that gets thrown to you, pops in the air, interception? I thought you were the man. But I'm just saying, the proof is in the pudding. My personal opinion, I think he's on a downfall. I keep stuttering right now because I was so right about this guy. While I loved the glory days with the Niners, he was definitely a hybrid receiver. He's one of those diva receivers. And I love receivers. Like, I don't want to make it like, every guy is like this, but that's what Debo is. The peak was in 2021. Debo had 77 receptions, 1,400 receiving yards, and 365 rushing yards with 14 touchdowns. And you'll get no arguments from me. He was doing his thing that year, and the spotlight was on him. But in 2024 came the decline. He was battling with pneumonia and rib issues, blah, blah, blah. So he couldn't practice. He was rusty. He's even arguing with punters or guys holding the ball for the kicker. Therefore, he got redacted from the game plan, was only averaging 6 touches a game, and his rushing efficiency dropped from 6.1 a carry to 3.2 a carry. And so what did he do? He complained to the media, just give me the ball, blah, blah, blah. And obviously you had a disgruntled guy there. And as a 49er fan, I'm sure everybody could say we knew that was the beginning of the end. And the real reason that was the beginning of the end, because the 49ers were not going to not look to make a trade when he was not matching the expectations that we have for Debo. So he got traded to the Commanders. And look now, he is not doing anything. Like, Like the highlight packages when they have a game, it's just so funny. It's like Debo Samuel, blah, 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 hybrid receiver. And it's like, since when? 2021. Yes. Not now. Come on. And last night, horrible incident where Jaden Daniels, his quarterback, went down. And it's like, you're going to be productive with Marcus Mariota? Are you? You can't even get it done with Jaden Daniels. And Terry McLaurin is out. Who knows how long he's going to be out now. It's week 9. I think he's been out a total of 5 weeks. And it shows that you are not the number one, and you need a number one, and you need all these players around you to make you effective, because you are not effective no more. You should be. Maybe you should go back to being an actual prototypical wide receiver, because your running game ain't what it used to be, and it's kind of like you've turned more into a running back now, and you're not really effective at that anymore. So tell me what you think. Am I crazy? Am I just a butthurt Niners fan, or what? Make sure you drop a like, drop an opinion, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. As always, subscribe to the channel. This is The Sports Junkie.